What's going on, guys, and welcome to my series where not only do I start a no money spent team in NHL 26, but it's November 21st and Season 2 just dropped today. Not only will I be way behind everyone else's teams, I also won't have any of the cards from Season 1, or any of the fantasy cards. Unless I manage to save up enough coin to buy one off the auction house, they won't be on my team. The goal is to catch up, stay competitive, and be able to partake in the Team of the Season event that usually drops around late March, early April. So without further delay, let the chaos begin. For our team name, we'll keep it simple, and let's open our captain's pack. What do we got? Hey, Season 2 captains, right on. Well, in all honesty, it really doesn't matter who I pick here. Just gonna go through these tutorial stuff and then I'll catch right back up with you. And here's the look of the squad. Pretty bleak to look at it, but we'll get a bunch of objectives done. And on to moments. I'm going to hammer out a bunch of these as fast as possible. I won't really show much of that, but afterwards we'll go through the packs and we'll see what we get. That wraps up the event objectives. Daily free pack. Honestly, there's our starting goalie. 6'3", 90 speed. Alright, for the rewards, a couple of thousand coins. Our 81 overall player is Morgan Frost. You're gonna need every single one of these players to make a team that can actually compete in Cup Chase. Grind Cup Chase for a day or so, and then play a couple online games. Alright, a good defenseman. A few more rewards here. For our player, we need speed, so our first one we're going to take is Mason Raymond. Not a duplicate. That's always key. Alright, and with that, that's all the Team of the Week moments done. Let's go see what we get from it. Anything but a goalie. That's all I ask. Is anything but a goalie. It's going to be really hard to score with goalie. Defenseman's going to be difficult, but I can do it. Right now, everyone's seeing all these cards. They're like, oh, those are super low overalls. They're garbage players. No, they're going to help fill out the team really freaking quickly. Right, Lucas Reichel. Oh, pulled an 80. All these are going to help. are going to all build the middest team you've ever seen. Alexander True. Alright, so here's a look at the team. Not the best to start, but we actually have a couple boosts that activated with autofill, so naturally you get your Canadian-American boost on defense. This was a nice little surprise. So pulling these two is going to actually be really nice. As well as this one here. I don't love McDavid at center, so I might see if I can move him to wing. But we'll grind out a few games here and we'll see what we can maybe snag a budget card in the auction house. Get rid of all the defensemen that I don't need. Ron Ellis. And with that, that completes the next gen moments. Let's see what we get. Get a bunch of coins. It's actually a really good one to get. That one sucks. Okay, and that finishes up the Beast Mode event moments. Let's see what we pulled. We've got our coins again. And nothing in our daily pack. Alright. That's the training camp moments done. Time consuming and you don't get a lot for it, so let's see what we get. And we're half done moments. Never gonna give up. Alright, we get 2 packs. Absolutely nothing in them, but hey, you know. Jersey, a logo, and a 78 overall. Imagine a purple pull. That'd be sweet. 2 75 plus players. Aren't all cards 75 plus? Yeah. Neat. Alright, and that's all the weekly headliner moments done. Let's see if we get anything above an 80 overall. We do. I'll take that. Can we get greedy and get an 81 overall? '76, 76, and 77. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that was maybe our best pull. '76, 79, 76. '78, 78, 78. Alright, I'll take it. The players pack, 77, 80. Oh, woo! All of a sudden it's worth it. Alright, I want to see if I have enough to make one of these. Now our Team of the Week player. That's a huge pull. Hex yeah. We are the team of right-handed players. Alright, and now let's do some line editing, put in our best players, and we'll give a cup chase run a go. Alright, and for strategies, I'm currently running behind the net on all my lines. I like the dump slider to be all the way to the right. I find my players hit the blue line with a little more speed. Honestly, not noticeable, but placebo effect says they do. I like my players to be always on the go. It burns me every once in a while with energy. I'll have all 4 lines yellow, but my CPU players feel like they have a little more pep in their game. They don't just stand there waiting for something to happen. I don't like my defense pinching and keeping the cycle shoot in the middle, again, for options, but forecheck is 2-3. I will switch this to 1-2-2 aggressive. You want to try and stop the puck from getting to your blue line, so a good forecheck will help deter some of those chances. 1-2-2 blue, again, super aggressive. If I'm playing a really skilled player, I might move down to the 1-2-2 red. Give myself a little more time to react, but in all honesty, 1-2-2 blue will generally take out most breakouts. Forecheck, again, like if I need a goal, I'll turn this up. If I'm happy with my play, I'll turn it down. Protect net, collapse. We're parking the bus. It's the same terrible defensive scheme it will be for the rest of the year. Again, I like my forecheckers. I like my CPU to forecheck on that 2-3. So by putting it aggressive, I'll take control of the other forechecker and bring him down a little bit and let the CPU run wild. 3 high, leave zone early, quick transitions. Doesn't work for everyone. Some people like to slowly work the way up the ice. But for me, I like the quick counter attacks all the time. Alright, so we finished our first 6 games of Cup Chase. Now we can use the auction house. But first, let's see what we got. So we got a bunch of collectibles. 78 or 83. Let's hope for an 83. Did you dirty. And after spending some coins in the auction house, this is the team I'm now currently running. Snagged this card for really cheap. Picked up Adrian Kempe. He'll move higher up in the lineup once Killhorn's done with his objectives. And now I'm just looking to kind of save up a little bit so that I can trade in Bjorkstrand for McDavid's Season 1 captain. Alright, so our first official Cup Chase run is in the books. Hammered out all the Team of the Week objectives. Got that pack. Not quite done the event objectives yet, but a couple games on Rookie will finish those off. But let's get into the pack opening and see what we actually pull. Got a bunch more collectibles. I'm just going to be holding on collectibles for now. I don't personally see a point in spending them right away, especially as the tiers get better later on in the season. Or the cards that you can pull are better later in the season. Alright, 82 Team of the Week is Fraser Mitten. Our 80 overall player. Again, this is all just fodder for sets at this point. We do have a decent team now. They're still terrible, but they're fast, so at least competitive. Ooh, do that one later. Our 81 overall. Michael Eisемont. Another fast player. Probably ends up making the team. Again, right now I'm just going for players with 90 speed, just to try and stay ahead of all these God squads. Our 84 Team of the Week choice pack. All from this week. This card is really fast. Actually has a really good shot too. This is an upgrade over Savoy, but I also really need a goalie. This card intrigues me with his high speed and low aggression. Do I need another right-handed winger, though? It's not going to matter, because I'm getting rid of Bjorkstrand. So Roslovic can go for Bjorkstrand. I might be able to make Kemper, too. We'll see. Alright. Let's see what is in the Season 2 packs. So 177 and 182. 183, 181, and 180, 79 plus. Not great, not gonna lie. Gotta hope for a Team of the Week 82. Alright. Not great, but it'll all help. The guaranteed 83 is nice here, because I need 83s. Ooh, and a Team of the Week. That's interesting. Again, a player with good speed. Well, Team of the Week is not bad. That'll come in handy on Tuesday when Game Breakers are released. So, again, not mad at that. So I'm going to be trading in my Bjorkstrand. I lose the captain boost right now. I can always build another captain later, so it's not that big a deal to me. I find McDavid's card to just be cracked. I looked up the price of Team of the Week 83s right now. Not that much different than regular 83s. So I was going to sell this one, then buy an 83, make a couple thousand coins. It's not worth it. Not worth the time and effort. I'd make maybe 100 coins. So I'm going to trade all these in. Sad to see Kempe go already, but it's McDavid. That's a nasty first line. And with that, the only thing left in the Combo Nexus objectives is to complete 5 sets. I just need to go make 2 more rerolls, and we'll have John Klingberg. And our 78 plus pack is 83 next gen. All right. Big pull. We have our 85 John Klingberg. '79, '76, '79, '77. '77, '76, '77. Alright, so this is what the collection's looking like after finishing one cup chase run, as well as finishing off a bunch of objectives. We also did a bunch of moments. Now probably we'll go on to doing a run from Wildcard. Honestly, it's not great. Like quite a few Team of the Weeks, fairly fast ones. Lots of 80s. So I can take a lot of these and build cards with these cards now. I probably won't end up doing any set building today. I do want to finish playing Wildcard, get all those collectibles, see what event players I can pull out of the collectible packs, kind of see where that leaves me with my team and what cards I pull from that event. Our ultimate goal is to build Dylan Larkin from the event, so we'll see how our pulls go for that. But yeah, this is the collection. It's not looking too bad. Alright, so that's Wildcard finished up. Mike Vernon? Probably gonna go trade pile. I don't like that there's untradeable cards in the XP path, no. Not a fan of that one. Who else do we want right now for helping our team? Honestly, Tanev wouldn't hurt. So that's going to do it for the first episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you would like and subscribe the video, that always helps me out a lot. See you out on the ice.